Hey, what's going on, guys? So I just filmed my work EDC video, and I want to talk a little bit about pocket clips on stuff, right? So I showed this. This is the Olight i3T EOS, just a simple black one, old school, just works totally fine. But look at that jacked up pocket clip, right? So this flashlight has a two-position or dual position pocket clip. So the bottom, when this is normally put together like that, the bottom is a pocket clip, right? Or the top you could pull out as a pocket clip. And I loved this style until I started using it in a work environment. All right, now it's kind of weird to say a work environment because I've had other jobs where it didn't affect this whatsoever. But the work I do now is very physical. I'm very much touching, grabbing, lifting, all kinds of things. So what ends up happening is I carry this in my cargo pocket, but it's not concealed in the pocket. It's quite exposed. It's actually a pocket on top of my cargo pocket. So let's say these are my, pants. Is like where my leg is, upper thigh, let's say. This sits like this, right? But just with the clip. So what ends up happening is at the top of this pocket clip, let me squeeze this together, this is exposed. You can see it's actually bent out purposely to be used like a pocket clip. So what ends up happening is when I have something against my body, like I'm lifting something really heavy, as I'm lowering it, sometimes it'll grab that pocket clip. All right. More specifically, if I have large packages with plastic on it, that literally happened today and bent the pocket clip out where I'm lowering it. I was building like a big armoire. And it's like IKEA style, like all the parts and stuff. So big heavy box, but outside the cardboard was just like some kind of plastic wrap or something. So as I'm lowering the box, it's against my body, the plastic caught this. So it pulled it out because it dug into the plastic, and then, as I'm trying to tug away, it pulled. So, yeah. So with my current job and a lot of people's job that might be, similar in that sense where you're constantly coming in contact with stuff, the double position clips suck because you're not like taking it off and using it as a, headlamp on your brim or anything like that. All that stuff sounds great in just your personal life, but it's getting in the way more than it's helping. So I actually wish this had a single pocket clip. But regardless, I'm going to show you how to fix it real quick. And it's exactly what you think it would be. I'm just going to take it off and squeeze it together. That's pretty much it. So I busted my thumb pretty good, so I have to kind of hold this. Weird to take this off. Normally I would just grab it, but so these pop off, right? And we don't want that anymore. We want it to be thinner. So let's grab some pliers. All right. We're going to, at this top angle part here, squeeze it down. Look at that. It's flat again. Perfect. But we're not done. I also want to have this tight against the body of the light. So I want this piece to go inward just a little bit, which means we're going to squeeze this other angle. All right. Just a little bit. Just like that. Really simple. Now this has been out probably 2 or 3 times. Eventually this is going to go back and forth. Bend, what happens when you take a thin piece of metal, bend it back, bend it back. It falls off. That crease or the turn, right? The bend is going to get weaker and weaker and weaker with time, and eventually it's just going to snap. But for now, we have a fixed pocket clip, a dual position clip, I should say. So there's one way, there's the other way. So this is how it's actually getting clipped in the pocket every day. But you see how that little angle, it's sticking out just enough where things rub on it. If it catches on it, it grabs it and it hyperextends it. It pulls it out until the bend here goes and stays. So yeah, this happens with knife pocket clips, flashlight pocket clips. This happened with my knife as well. All right, this is not quite against the frame anymore. See how it's lifted? Because that's been hyperextended as well. And I'll do the same thing. I don't have my tools in front of me right now, but I would just take out the 2 screws, little Torx heads, squeeze at the bend here, and it'll make the angle lower so it'll be tight against the frame again. All right, so just quick fix for something like that. But I also just want to talk about it a little bit. Like I said, I mean, in my personal life, absolutely love these. I love all flashlights with a dual position or 2-position pocket clip. I think it's kind of a cool concept, but at work, no. And I'm not aware of a single position clip. Maybe, I don't know, maybe if I go way back and look at my old Olights, maybe they didn't have a 2-position. Maybe when they first came out, like the i3T, Well, this is still an i3T. What am I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking the i5R used to be the i5T. But yeah, I don't know, maybe the old school ones have a single clip, and I could just get that, or buy a clip online that would fit this, because I do not want this sticking up like this. I want it just to be flat, just a single clip for my uses specifically. So anyway, that's it. The woes at work, right? So let me know if you carry something at work, and you know, if it just doesn't work out because of what you do or whatever. It's just something you can't, you had to change your EDC setup, you know. Maybe you carried maybe like a neck knife, you know, but it dangles and then you can't really have it open at work, which is probably super rare. I don't know, I'll use that as an example because there's probably almost no one who carries a neck knife over their shirt at work, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. I'll just use it as a random example. But let me know. Is there something like, hey, I carry this and I got this job or whatever, or I do this for a living and it just didn't work out because of such and such? I'm just curious to know your thoughts. So, and experiences, of course. So that's it for now. Just wanted to mention that. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.